Hey, what's up guys, it's Kustar here and welcome to a brand new squad builder today that I'm going to show you around the new Movember Lacazette. It's in a 4-3-2-1 formation and I've looked at the other Movember players and I was thinking about Ibrahimovic, I was thinking about Midfield, but I did go with Lacazette because last year I really enjoyed him. So let's get into the squad. In the goalkeeper position I'm going to go with Thibaut Courtois. He cost me 56,000 coins and he's an 89 rated goalkeeper. To be fair to him, in this squad, he really wasn't tested by anyone. I think the defence was pretty good as well, you'll see that in a second, but the goalkeeper I didn't really see much of, but in the times that he had to be used, he made some very good saves. In defence in front of Courtois, I went with, at both fullback, I went Maxwell and I went Lucas Piszczek. Now with these two I really didn't actually enjoy them. In my fullbacks I do like to have pace, and to be fair I think I went with stats when I went with these two because obviously they've got such all-rounded stats that I thought Maxwell and Piszczek would work really well. However, they really didn't. Every time that the other team would attack with the wingers, they would definitely get a cross in or they would definitely beat them for pace. So probably in this team that's what I would change. The two centre-backs in question with Terry and Cahill, to be fair, John Terry was actually very good in that position, and being as he's a first owner, I thought, well, why not put him in? And he was like your player where you just wait and then he'd intercept, where Cahill would do all the running. And Cahill cost me in total 2,400 coins. I definitely thought Cahill was the better of the two centre-backs when it came to this squad, so definitely recommend Cahill in this team, even though his pace has gone down. In the midfield, I've gone with a midfield trio of two defensive type of midfielders and one attacking type. In Krychowiak, you get a defensive type of midfielder, and a 900 coin price tag on him really ain't that bad. And he did get 2 assists in the time that I used him, however no goals, but I didn't really expect him to. In Diarra, I didn't expect him to get 6 assists, but he did manage to do that, and he also got himself a goal. And that was off a corner, but he played really well in that middle centre mid. I do really recommend Diarra of all of in this team as well, but I do recommend a few of them. And in Gonzalo Castro, you get your goals. I got 3 long shots with him, which are insane. 2 of them I did manage. I'll put them probably in the clips, but he was fantastic in that midfield. He didn't do any of the dirty work because I got these two to do them. However, he did do most of the attacking work. And he didn't even know he didn't get any assists, which is very strange. But he was very good when you picked him out on the outside of the box. Okay, now on to the main attack, where I look at Intep, Lacazette, and also Ousmane Dembele. First Intep, 1,800 coins. He cost me a very, very good left midfielder. I recommend him so much for your French league team, especially if you're going with a cheap one, as being he's only 1,800 coins. He got me 7 goals and 3 assists. 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot make him a perfect package for your team, and I really do recommend that you pick him up. On the right hand side I went with Ousmane Dembele, who does have a ones to watch card. I was going to pick that one up, but he was around 110,000 coins, and to be honest, this card was just as good. 900 coins I bought him for, 7 goals scored and 4 assists, 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills. I probably will, when I get more coins, pick up his ones to watch, because if he gets an inform, he is going to be phenomenal. This card was absolutely brilliant, and again I recommend him for any cheap French or Bundesliga team that you're making. Now on to the main man, the Movember Alexandre Lacazette, who got me 6 goals in 7 games, obviously which we played, 4 assists he got me, and he cost me 102,000 coins. He's a very, very good player. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. The only thing I didn't like with him is his high defensive. Every time I saw him he was back, and to be honest, I know I said I liked him, but I wouldn't recommend him for them coins. I'd wait until he went down, or I'd buy a better striker with the coins, because I just don't think this Lacazette was as good as I thought he would be. I did like his heading ability, that was very good. He always won the headers, especially with that 81 physical. But in all, I probably would recommend him, but just not for that price. Maybe wait until he goes down, because he is going to be very good. He is a very good player, and no doubt about it, you know, last year as well, Lacazette was a god, especially when he got a team of the season. Okay, so into the clips here, and I would like to talk about the team. Obviously, the first goal there, an incredible free kick from Alexandre Lacazette. I mean, you can't beat that. He was fantastic at free kicks, I do have to say. Every free kick he seemed to take did go in. But about the team, we'll first start the up front, obviously, since Lacazette did score. It's tough because I think Lacazette's all-round play wasn't the greatest, but I think his clinical finishing was incredible. Once you got him in that position, he always finished. And Dembele and Intep really did create a lot, but they scored a lot as well. I mean, Dembele and Intep scored more than Lacazette did. Dembele getting one there. And to be honest, I think Dembele and Intep was better than Lacazette. Here you can see, this isn't Intep, this is Diarra creating them, but he finishes that one in the end, Lacazette. He does take a struggle at the first, but incredibly, Diarra was in that position. Now, since we talk about Diarra, he might as well go into the midfield. He was also incredible. Couturiac, in particular, was very good and defensive, and he always made sure that we had the ball back easily. For 900 coins, he is an absolute steal. But however, my man for the midfield would be Gonzalo Castro. I think the way he would position him, he seemed so quick. I don't know what it is about him, but he seemed really, really quick on the ball. And every time he was running, he got past a lot of midfielders and then played in maybe Dembele or Ntep, and then they'd find Lacazette. But Lacazette seemed to always come back and then pass through. That's what he was. I think that's because of his high defensive. I think lovely skill there from Dembele, by the way, and then the finish is absolutely perfect. What a steal he is, by the way. Man, you really need to get him. And then I think, to be honest, the defence didn't really get tested. Now, in this team, I did win 6 and I lost 1 game, unfortunately, which is really disappointing, but you do what you do. I didn't score in that game either, so however, the defence really didn't get tested, and every time Courtois did get tested, he done pretty well, so I'm happy with him. This finish from Dembele again is fantastic. Lovely ball roll, get past the defender and then smash it right into that top corner. And most of the opponents that I beat, I didn't just beat, I demolished. I mean, one guy I beat 7-0, and it was fantastic. But another thing about Lacazette, I do want to go on to Lacazette being as he's the main man, his headering is really good. I mean, set it up for him and he'll header anything you give him. And he's scored about 4 headers for me, so I mean, he is fantastic. I mean, he's clinical, but he didn't really feel like I thought he'd feel. I mean, last year he demolished opponents. Look at this from Castro. Fantastic strike. What a strike that is from Castro. I did have other long shots, however, the file corrupted and I couldn't really put it on here. So, unfortunately, I would have put them on there. But Castro again, I mean, what a player he was for the team. Fantastic. A couple of flaws with the team, probably the fullbacks. I didn't like Maxwell and Piszczek. I think if I wanted to play Maxwell and Piszczek, I should have gone with maybe another quicker right back, maybe Bellerin, or maybe I don't know. I was going to put Lahm in here. Good job I didn't, because he is not quick. Maybe Brzezinski's another one I could put in here, but I did not like Piszczek or Maxwell. So probably don't go with them two if you're making this team. Another flaw, I don't know really. I think a lot of the time Lacazette wasn't in his right position. I think maybe you can change that in the player instructions. I didn't want to change any of the player instructions for that reason. Just wanted to see what Lacazette was like playing normally. And yeah, he was good. I did like him, but I think he was out of position a lot of the time. Sorry, something weird just went on. Anyway, another goal there by Ntep. Had a massive break there, that's annoying. But yeah, a good goal by Ntep. I think it's raining outside, that's why. But yeah, I mean, the team was good. I really did like it. After this goal, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the club screen and I'm going to explain about the top 3 players, the rating of each player, and we'll discuss after that final goal from, I think it was Dembele. Yeah, it was. So let's go back to the club screen and we shall see what top 3 players I've put into this team. Okay, so we're back on the squad scene now, and as you can see, every time I do a squad builder, I'm going to add 3 players into my favourite golds team, and by the end of the year, we should have a full team of sub and reserves, and then we can go through it and obviously pick out my best moments. But I have to pick one player from the attack, midfield and defence. Now defence was the hardest in my opinion because it's not easy to pick because I didn't think that they got tested enough. But when we did get tested, I did think Gary Cahill was the best here, and I think for 2,400 coins, he's an expensive player. Probably might go up if you get a score builder challenge, but for me, Gary Cahill was the best one here, and fair play to him. He done the best he could. He did get sent off one game, which is unfortunate. Luckily, that game corrupted in the file, so I couldn't really show what happened there. I did actually win it. 2 incredible long shots from the man that I picked from midfield, and that was Gonzalo Castro. He just felt so good, and I just realised that he has an in form that I could put into the team, and I really do think about that because he just felt so good every time I was playing with him. His long shots were incredible. I've never played with a card like that, which just has incredible long shots, and fantastic fantastic play from him. And to be fair to him, I didn't expect much from him. I mean, I did get him for 1,100 coins. I was going to put another player in there, maybe Gutser, but I'm so glad I went with Castro now because it was fantastic. Now, the main man for the attack, you're surprised it's not Lacazette or Intep, but I've gone with Dembele because I think for the coins you're paying and for what you're getting, it's fantastic. Dembele was miles above Lacazette and maybe on par, but maybe just above Intep because with Dembele, you get more skills, I think more weak. You can cut inside and bend one in easily. And to be fair to him, I just felt he had a little bit more strength than Intep. He held off a lot of opponents very easily. For a 77 rate, I definitely want his ones to watch guard. That is going to be one that I'm going to look out for. But fair play to him. So they are the top 3 players in this team. And I'm now going to go onto the squad scene and give them some ratings. Okay, so back on the squad scene now, as you can see, full team and everything. I'm going to rate the defence, the midfield, and then the attack. The first rating that I'm going to give the defence is going to be a 7 out of 10. Now, we can't really rate the defence because they haven't been tested, as I've said many a times. I don't think the fullbacks were good enough. I think Cahill and Courtois are the outstanding players here. Terry was good as well, so I can't give them that low of a rating. The midfield, I'm going to give is an 8 out of 10 because I think they all done a very good job. Kuchoriak was your defensive man. Diarra seemed to do both attack, assist and defend. And then Castro was your long shot man, and he was very, very good in that position. And then the attacks, I'd probably give an 8 out of 10 as well. I wouldn't give it a 9 because I think Lacazette was a letdown, to be honest, of what I thought I was getting out of him. But what boosted the rating up was Dembele and Intep, how cheap they are and how good they were. When I was playing against opponents. I definitely would recommend this team. So overall, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I definitely would recommend you building it. Maybe getting a Wants to Watch Dembele. Maybe just getting the normal Lacazette and then spending that money on Wants to Watch Dembele or Inform Castro. So that's up to you. But thank you guys for watching this squad builder. Leave a rating and a comment about how you thought about it. Please subscribe if you can. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers.